Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jared Anslone, Jared Fortner, Mark Fortner, and we went to the Tennessee Knockout 2 weeks ago and had a really fun weekend. Can't thank you guys enough for watching our content and then also coming up to us at the race. We thought that was so cool. Jared got to sign a helmet, which I think is sick. And then cool. Mark and I would be just sitting at the starting line and like people just come up and shake our hands and be like, we watch your content. And so for us, we're just passionate about the sport. We love to do it. So thank you guys for following along and also like buying parts from us for betas. I think it's pretty cool. I have 7 bikes like in transit here and 6 of those are pre-sold. So thank you guys so much for supporting our shop. Your bike purchases help me pay for these guys to go to the races. So thank you guys for that. Enough about all that. So today's video we're going to watch and you're going to watch it with us. So this is Jared Fortner's Hot Lap. This is Friday.
Yep, Friday afternoon.
And I always wondered, so you can see that little ticker on the side of the Red Bull tent. I didn't know when they were actually, I thought it was counting down to 0.
No, it was just the actual time of the day, and then they'd wait 30-second intervals and let people go 30 seconds apart there. So he blows the horn here shortly, and I'm off and running.
Yeah, I had no idea. I thought it was like, because as spectators, you can see the spectators over here now. That's where we were standing. I had no idea what that little board was showing, so I guess you just had to know.
Yeah.
I guess he blew the horn.
Yeah, he blew the horn. Like I say, so this thing, the logs are on separate sides of the container or offset, so I thought I was going to be okay, and I almost wrecked there because of the log.
There's our van right there. Yeah. We had the best bits in the place.
Oh, yeah.
We paid for some parking. I feel like we earned that parking spot though, because I like logged in and bought it right away.
Yeah.
And then the lady put us in some field, and that wasn't going to work. So
yeah, that's right.
That's our parking spot next year.
Yeah.
Don't come looking for it.
And you won't beat us there. This section already, just 30 seconds into the lap here, I was like sitting down with my feet off the pegs, just death gripping the handlebars, trying to bulldog my way through it like you would kind of rough sections in a hair scramble, but because the whole lap is just hard, I was so out of breath already, and like it was not the way to ride. I should have been standing up and
relaxed, smooth. Yeah, looking back on it, right?
Looking back, I learned a lot from the race this year, and I'm excited for next year to go back with what I've learned, and I think I'll do a lot better.
What's up with that? You're already catching? Like, so you said 30, that's already one person there?
Yeah, that's the guy that started 30 seconds in front of me, and then this e-bike is the guy that started a minute because I watched him take off right before I did. So,
well, I mean, you're doing good, but that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
this looks a steep.
Yeah, it's a steep little hill climb, and as I was passing those guys, I was like, yeah, I'm on an absolute heater, man. I'm gonna be. In my mind, I was like, I'm going to be top 10 for sure for the day, but there's a lot of fast guys. There's a lot of fast people at the event, and I think for the hot lap, I ended up being just inside the top 50 out of a little over 400 riders. I think I heard 470 is how many actually rode.
Yeah, dude, so you threw down a great lap, like, so, for death gripping it, not really riding the right way either.
Yeah, holding my breath. I'll be more prepared for next year. Since we haven't been to this event since 2014, like 9 years prior.
It's crazy how long it was.
Yeah, it was quite a bit. In my mind, I remember it being a lot easier to ride through like the creek section that I'm gonna hit here in a minute. It was
definitely easier back in 2014.
Yeah, so 2014 was like not the first year for the knockout, but it was like more in its infancy, right? Like you didn't have like Johnny Walker, Billy Bull coming over. Not that there wasn't good riders, but like they've upped their game to get those guys to come here,
For sure.
Yeah, they upped the difficulty level for sure. I would have no arguments calling it the hardest race in America at this point.
I agree with that for sure. Especially like as Sunday progressed, and on our channel you guys can see some of the Sunday footage too. So
that was a fun little high-speed section,
for
kind
sure.
of reminiscent of a hair scramble, and the easiest section of the hot lap, anyways. So that was good. And then here we kind of get into the thick of the rock garden.
Gosh, the whole place is just littered. There's so many rocks. Like, there's no dirt.
Yeah.
It's just rocks.
I jokingly told one of my buddies when I got back that my bike was so clean I don't even have to wash it before I race it again because it was just all rocks and no dirt. There was like no mud on it.
Yeah. No, the cross trainer Mark Road, it wasn't even that bad either.
Yeah. Air cleaners,
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, there was no dust.
I think that I was standing on the side there. I think I just didn't recognize you.
Yeah. That was you standing right there on the side?
Yeah, so actually all of our family that were watching, my nephews were there. None of them saw me either. Somehow I snuck by. So I don't know if I was just going so fast.
Yeah,
that we could see.
Yeah,
That's my claim.
Yeah.
I was going so quick nobody saw me.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't for a lack of trying with my gear too, because I was wearing some of the ugliest gear that has ever been made. Just all mismatching. Oh, I almost wrecked there so hard.
I could tell you were revving it a little bit to kind of keep the bike up.
And then I wanted to be way over to the left there.
Oh, dude, I can see where you'd want to be on the other side of that rock right there.
You drop off, and then it was like a nice little dirt section.
So that guy didn't help.
Nope.
Huh.
There's a guy in the tree over there blocking the trail, right?
Yeah, you'll see him
Oh,
here.
so that's why you didn't go over there.
Yeah, so the guy in the Husky, I saw him.
Oh, I see him now.
And he was just like sitting there with his hands off his handlebars,
What?
and there was no way to get by him, so I ended up kind of having to ride through this.
Man,
Like,
even this is, maybe you
way
could have
harder
snuck to the
section.
left over there too.
Yeah.
That's easier said now. Like, oh yeah, she's
Oh, yeah.
as your spectator.
I was just focusing on trying to keep the thing on two wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a couple lappers, or I don't know what to call them, really, that kind of
Well,
lap. Yeah,
that's what it is at this point.
I mean, like that last guy and this guy, I mean, they started 4 or 5 minutes in front of me.
Dude,
and
no
we caught
doubt.
up to him. So, yeah, I wanted, obviously, to be the left, and I kind of got forced over this way, and I thought I was going to be able to ride over this log. And
You
I got
chose
hung up.
probably the hardest line right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool that you still did it. So for you to be top 50 plus doing all this stuff, that's pretty good, Jared.
Yeah, like, I'm literally stuck on this log for 20 seconds. Had I not had that hang up, I would have been up in the 40s or even 30s.
Yeah, I agree.
These people are like pulling the banner.
You're like, what is this kid doing over here?
Yeah.
He's the first one to try that line.
Yeah, I had to take my goggles off because my face was sweating at this point already. Like, it was so hot out. I think it was 94 or 95 degrees plus the humidity. It was brutally hot.
The whole weekend. Oh, look at this guy. He's like, yeah, go by him. But he's in the line. That total lapper right there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, go by, but I'm going to give you nowhere to go.
That's right.
Jeez.
So, they did a good job designing the track. I think it was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think it's a good hot lap. I guess I didn't walk any of this. My kids were everywhere. They were doing the whole weekend, but I didn't want to leave the truck because I didn't want, if somebody needed something, I wanted to be there for it. Which, I don't know if that would really help, right? Like,
Yeah.
like on a hot lap, you come back needing a shifter, hot lap is over at
Yeah.
that point. But that's what I've always done, so feel comfortable there.
Yeah, they're not lying when they call that the rocky road section. It is quite rocky. And then here to kind of pop out into some grass track where you get some speed going. That's really about it for the hot lap. I mean,
Really?
It's
Oh,
pretty.
that's pretty quick how quick that is. Dude, that was sick. Huh. Yeah, I remember this part because I would stand right.
I think 2 corners from here is where
Okay.
you'd stand.
Okay, so I never knew what it looked like inside the woods right there. It's pretty crappy.
Definitely rocky.
Yeah.
Did that look like your track at all, Mark, for the pro hot lap, or was it
It
different?
was similar. I mean, we did most of that, plus some other hills and stuff.
So it was similar, but a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Well, that was cool. Like, and then you just kind of blew back into the ending here. So many people were wrecking on that. It's incredible. On the amateur day.
Yeah.
There's a couple logs and then the finish.
Billy Bolt was basically hitting his head off that log right there, or off that Red Bull banner.
And there
That's
you are.
awesome.
Oh yeah, there I am filming you. No, it's super cool. That was a good hot lap. So, if you guys enjoyed this, if you thought what we just did was fun, kind of talking over what we do, please let us know in the comments below. We'll do more of it. We love riding, and we do a lot of events, so we can easily do this stuff. So, thanks for watching and enjoy the ride.
I mean, just watching it, I did a feel for it. Here. How was that waterfall?
I just clicked second and friggin' pinned it.
So was there guys in it?
No,
No, really?
not right there.
Good. Let's get back and get you some water.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Can you take my goggles?
Yeah. Let's get back and water. It's the most important thing.